ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं
Good afternoon. We'll start. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Audio is clear? Audio is okay? Yeah. Om Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Om Parthaya Pratibodhidam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Graditam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvam Bhagavad-gite Bhavadveshinim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayada Patranetra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrtaduhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandana Partho Vatsasudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Mrtam Mahat Vasudeva Sudam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजलागां धारनीलोपला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैः रणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगण्डोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः. Yeah, namaskaram to all. We have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and today we have done up to the second chapter, up to 41 we finished. Yeah. Yeah, 41 verse 41 was व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिरेकेह कुरु नन्दन बहुशाखा ह्यनन्ताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनाम्. Hey Arjuna, here in this world, the Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Reka, there is only one, that is Nishchayatmika Buddhi, that one pointedness. That is my only goal in life is God realization or self realization. So that is the only Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. Then uh, others, those who are not in the spiritual path, their buddhi is in various directions. Okay, that is various direction, and it has got absolutely no bahusagha as well as anantam. Means there are the directions are many, the branches are many, and each branch is non-stop, or it is anantam, it is never ending. So the one after the other, the desires and the karma desire, it continues and there is no end to that. Whereas Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Reka, that is only one directional. That is only Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. My only goal is God realization. So that is what the 41st verse. Now Bhagavan gives a clear explanation of what is this regarding the Karma Kanda. So Vedas actually is in one is the called Karma Kanda, the other is Jnana Kanda. The Karma Kandam is the rituals and all that karma that we do, ritualistic karma, Vaidika karma, for a desired result. Okay, so regarding that, Bhagavan gives three verses. So we will chant these three together: 42, 43, and 44, and then we will try to discuss that. 42nd verse. Yamimam pushpitam vacham प्रवदन्त्यविपश्चितः वेदवातरताः पार्थ नान्यदस्तीति वादिनः कामात्मानः स्वर्गपरा जन्मकर्मफलप्रदां क्रियाविशेषबहुलां भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तयापहृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते. So the Bhagavan starts his explanation with the 42nd, 43rd, and 44th. After giving the 41st verse about the Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, Nischayatmika Buddhi, Bhagavan continues. What is this 42nd, 43, and 44th verse? We will see that. One second. Yeah. We'll give first the simple explanation, simple meaning, and then we will discuss. Hey Arjuna, hey Partha, Vedavadarataha. Okay, Vedavadarataha means those people who believe, okay, who believe and do the rituals, right? Veda Karma Kanda rituals, and who want to have pleasures in this world as well as the other world, like Swargam, etc. Right? Those who wants to enjoy pleasures in this world by doing rituals, and those who want to have pleasures in the other world, in Swargam, want to enjoy in Swargam for longer time. Okay, longer time means maybe compared to the time in bhumi, it will be maybe thousands and thousands of years of happiness in Swarga. Okay, that is Vedavada Rataha. Then Anyat na asti iti vadinaha. Those who believe, or who believe in the sense, it's not just a belief, it's a fact. Who believe that they believe that the happiness that they get, or the pleasure that they get in this world, okay, and the other world, there is nothing other than that. They believe that way. Okay, that is Vedavada Radaha. Those who think that there is nothing above this pleasures in this world, or maximum the pleasures of the other world, that is Swargam, they are Vedavada Radaha. Anyat na asti iti vadinaha. There is nothing other than that. There is no more sukham other than this. There is no other thing called moksham and all that. They don't believe at all. They don't believe in moksham. That is what is they believe. Then kamatmanaha. Kamatmana means the the desires, or the sankalpam. The desires. Kama sankalpam. That is the continuously, I want this, I want that, I want to enjoy, I want to have pleasures here or the other world. Kamatmanaha. Swargaparaha. Swargaparaha means they want to go to Swargam. Okay, they want to go to the Swargam, in the heavens, where you have more enjoyment. Need not be this body. The body that a human being has is not the body of a Deva. The Devas who there in the Devalokam will have a different kind of body, with which the enjoyment is multiple pleasures, right? In that those type of pleasures in a body of a deva in Swargam. Okay, that is Swargaparaha. Then Avipaschitaha. They are Avipaschitaha means they are ignorant people. These ignorant people who think that there is nothing other than the pleasures of this world or the other world, and nothing more than that. They don't believe in liberation or freedom, Jivan Mukti, Moksham, etc. They don't believe that. Then Janma Karma Phalapradam. What this produces, this Avipaschitaha, this Ajnanis, Janma Karma Phalapradam. Okay, that is this kind of belief will produce Janma, again do karmas, and then again Janma, again karmas. This cycle continues. Janma Karma Phalapradam. Janma Karma Phalapradam. Bhogaishwarya Gadim Prati. Okay. Bhogaishwarya Gadim Prati Kriya Vishesha Bahulam. The yagadi, all that rituals that they do, yagam or yajnam, etc., it will give a lot of bhogam in this world. Say, for example, for say for more of life, to increase our life from 100 or maximum possible, we do certain yagas. Or to have children, we do putra kameshti, right? So like that, there are various yagas and yajnas are prescribed to have more dhanam, more aishwaryam, more money, more wealth, like that. All there are the rituals are being prescribed in the Vedas for bhogas here, as well as in the other world also. We don't want anything here, but we want to have pleasures in the other world. So this, but what is this? Continuous. You have there, they are in action. That is karma. Then desire is fulfilled, then next desire, then that is fulfilled, etc. This continuous yagadi kriya vishesha bahulam. Then what is this? Pushpitam yam imam vacham pravadandi. Pushpitam imam vacham means a flowery talk. Okay, flowery talk. That's very nice to hear. Very beautiful to hear this. Said, suppose somebody says you will, after, if you do this particular thing, you will get this particular bhogam, and will you not get it? Definitely you will get it. Then I would like to go to Swargam. I do this. See, to become an to Indra Padavi, you have to do 100 yagas or yajnas. It's okay, 100 yagas or yajnas. I think Shatakratu, he's called Indra. So if you do that, you will become Indra. You will become to the, you will be raised to the level of Indra. Okay, like that. So this is a sweet talk or flowery talk. That is Imam Pushpitam Yam Imam Vacham Pravadanti Taya Apahrita Chedasam Bhogaishwarya Prasaktanam Taya Apahrita Chedasam. Apahrita Chedasam means get distracted or biased, okay, by these words. Then what happens? Aishwarya Prabhogaishwarya Prasaktanam, those people who have the very intense desire for these bhogas, for these pleasures, what happens? Samadhav, samadhav in their mind, okay, their minds, vyavasayatmika buddhi, that is this ekagra buddhi which we discussed in the previous verse. So that is how the connection is. The 41st verse discussed about the vyavasayatmika buddhi reka, that is the single pointed, that I want to be self realized, I want to be liberated from the sufferings of this world, that is my only goal. That vyavasayatmika buddhi na vidhiyate, it never happens. So this is the meaning of these three verses. What is that? Pushpitam vacham. See this, all the yagas, yajnas, etc. All the rituals, any rituals, anything. Earlier it was yaga, yajna. Nowadays it is all pujas, etc. We do certain pujas for Aishwaryam. We do certain pujas. We give Shatru Samhara Puja also is there nowadays in the temples, right? Swayamvara Puja, Shatru Samhara Puja, and so many other pujas are there. If you go to a temple, you can see a full list, what all things, the list is there. You give this kind of puja, you give this much money, and then with a lot of dedication and belief, if you do that, definitely things will happen. It never says, it depends on how much intensity and then how much belief you are doing. Definitely things will happen. Already Bhagavan said, no, the earlier, in, I think in the 4th chapter it is there, the way you desire and the way you offer me and the way you pray to me, I will bless them the way it is. I will bless them. If somebody is asking for moksha, you will get moksha. It is in the 4th chapter. So this is Bhagavan here says that those who do these pujas and other things for the bhogam in this world, one after the other, it continues. But by fulfilling those desires, the question is, by fulfilling those desires, is it leading to an eternal happiness? That is the question. Suppose you do a puja for good job, for example. You do certain pujas and these things, you got a good job. Is it directly giving us the eternal happiness? No. As soon as we get a job, then we need promotion. And then, okay, for promotion, you do some pujas, etc. Right? Or then the next one. This is regarding the rituals I am talking. But even the karmas that we do, right? The karma that we do. Say, suppose the work that we do in an office or anything for that matter, whatever we do, the work for the betterment, for the better benefits that we get, when we have a strong desire to fulfill that desire with an attachment to the result of this karma, okay, definitely as we do that karma with the dedication, sincerity, and belief in God, etc., when we do that, when we pray to Bhagavan, definitely it will be given. But that will not give us happiness, that will not give us ultimate happiness. one desire leads to the other. One karma, then immediately it will lead to the next karma. And like that, there will be a time when we will be unable to do the karma, or the phalam will not be as expected. So what will happen when it is unfavorable? We will feel sad, there will be suffering, and slowly we get old. And then when we get old, we leave this world with an unfulfilled desire. This karma, or the unfulfilled karma, leads to the next Janma. This is what Bhagavan says. This Janma karma phalapradam. So it is like a cycle. It is like a cycle. Janma, then you do karma, and then again you do janma, karma. There is no question of karma yoga here. So this is what is that. Then the next world. Then somebody can say, "Oh, I don't want anything in this world." Is it not? There are many people who think that. There are many Vaidikas, or who believe very strongly in karma kandam. They say that I don't want anything, I am not doing anything for the bhoga ishwaryam in this world, but I want to enjoy, I want to go to swargam and enjoy. Because there are things which is specified in the scriptures regarding the swargam and the happiness that you get in the swargam, etc. It is very clearly, and it will be thousands and thousands of years you can live. Is it true? Yes, it is true. It is true. Is it? It is not a false hope. It is not that the Vedas are wrong in it. There are lokas. Silly. See, think about it. We are human beings, right? When we are human beings, there is a manushya lokam here. There is a manushya lokam here, and we, in this manushya lokam, we are able to see the devas. The devas, we can see clearly. Who are the devas? The sun, the stars, the vayu, agni, water, prithvi. All they are devas only. You look at the prithvi. The prithvi is doing karma, is it not? Prithvi is giving food. Okay, all the plants, plant kingdom, all the water bodies, everything is there in the prithvi. There is lot. The earth rotates on its own axis. It's a karma. It is doing, and the earth even rotates around the sun. It is a karma because of around the sun. That is why there is life on earth. The earth is there, rotating around the sun all the time, by which all the life forms, or the life in the earth along with that, is because of this action by the bhumi. So bhumi is a devata. Then sun also is a devata. Sun is a devata who is giving life to the earth, life to everything on earth. There is no sun, before that earth will be nowhere. So that is also a devata. Without vayu, will there be a possible of life here? No. So in Prashnopanishad, if you go, you can see the devatas, all the indriyas, right? Our person, suppose you take adhyatmam, all the indriyas are devatas only. So like that, all those devatas. So that means there is a devalokam. There is a devalokam. Like that, manushya lokam is there. Then there is the animal world is there. Then if you take the water bodies, inside the water there are so many species, like suppose you say fish, right? See, Swami Vivekananda said, if all the fish, okay, all the fish in the ocean, if they build a temple, the deity will be a very big fish, a beautiful big fish. Swami Ramatirtha said, if all the bulls, if they make a temple, the deity of that temple will be a big bull. So that is, so why all these statements, what are they trying to say is that there are many worlds. So like that, the devas also have a world that is called devalokam. And now the janma, you see it's as per the vasanas that is remaining, the vasanas that remain when the body has finished its shelf life. as per the vasanas, we will get another body. The same way, if the desires are not good or bad vasanas remaining, the next life will be a bad life. We cannot say what janma it will be, next janma. It can be human being, it can be animal, it can be anything. It can be any janma, it can be. Whatever be the janma, the happiness will be very, very, very less if the unfulfilled desires or the vasanas are bad. We will have vasanas are bad means the karma that we did is very bad. It will produce dukkham, and that janma will definitely produce dukkham. Whether it is a human being or whether it is an animal, doesn't matter. It is possible to have any sort of janma if the level of happiness is high, if the level of that is a punya janma it is. But generally, we say that a Manushya Janma is a Punya Janma. It is a sammishram where when you have got both the Punya and Papa together, you take a human life. So here, there is generally we say Manushya Janma is a great Janma through which you can liberate. But if you think carefully in the scriptures also, there is we can see Gajendra Moksham, right? So like that, even the Jadabharata story, you can see that the Bharata, he became a deer, and then deer became Jadabharata, right. So when the Bharata Yogeshwara became deer, the deer was always around that ashram only, and then the deer got a better life, or deer got a human life. Gajendra got moksha. So in the stories and the many scriptures, it is very clear that any whether it is a human being or animal, moksha is possible. What does that mean? It means that the liberation, okay, the freedom from the world, freedom from suffering is possible in any body. It has got nothing to do with the body. But we say as a human being, this life is, we have got a human life. We have now a human life. So this is the best thing we can do in this Janma to get moksha. So for that, if we believe in the Karma Kanda and with a lot of desires to have pleasures in this world or the other world, or for Swargam. Swargam also, one second. Yeah, even if we if we go to Swargam, there also there will be sufferings, there will be jealousy, there will be happiness and pleasures. Both it will be there. That life is also will not produce any liberation from this world. Moksha will not be there. Only thing is the lifespan will be much more. We will have a lot of bigger lifespan, and see, if you think about the stars, see the life of a star, it's a billion years or even more. We don't know. So that life is possible, but there also there is no liberation. Even if we go to Swarga, Kshine Punye Martyalogam Visanti. When all the punyas are over, you will come back to earth, and then again you will be reborn, and there will be a continuous this Janma karma. It is like a giant wheel. It's a giant wheel. The giant wheel, from here it goes up when you come to the earth, and then go up to the sky, and then again you have to come back here. Again goes up and come back like a giant wheel. The cycle continues. So what Bhagavan says is this pushpitam vajaha. Don't get attracted, and then don't fall for the pushpitam vajaha. There is a thing called jnana kandam. There is a thing called Upanishads. So think about the Upanishad and obtain jnanam and get liberated. So Bhagavan says here, Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadantya vipaschitaha vedavata ratah partha नान्यदस्तीति वादिनः कामात्मानः स्वर्गपरा जन्म कर्म फलप्रदां क्रिया विशेष बहुलां भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तयापकृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः that buddhi we will never get. Why? Because the desires are never ending. The desires for pleasure is never ending, either in this world or the other world. The only difference is that it is not easy. Okay, please do not please do not misunderstand that the people who want to go to Swarga are inferior. No, they don't want anything in this world. That means whatever the good punya karmas they do for the benefit of others, but they want to go somewhere. There is a goal. The goal is they don't want anything here. Okay, they do whatever they have. They do a danam, they do a dana dharmam, they do annadanam, they give for charity, and many things they do a lot of punya karmas only. There is nothing he does for himself, but the goal is to go to Swargam. I want to go to Swargam. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy in the other world. So that goal is there. Whereas a Jivan Mukta or a Karma Yoga, see, this is the difference between a Karma Yogi and a person who want to go to Swargam. It may appear same. It is not same. A Karma Yogi doesn't want anything, neither this world nor the other world. He has got absolutely no desire go to Swargam, not doesn't want any sort of enjoyment, the bodily pleasures or the sensual pleasures, nothing. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't want even Jivan Mukti. Moksham also. Moksham is in the sadhana state, but when the sadhana is when the level is Jivan Mukti, that is also gone. Even that also. Because he leaves that to God. He he total surrender it is. That in the total surrender, he leaves that liberation or the moksham to Bhagavan only. Bhagavan decides my moksham. That is total surrender. That is total surrender. So in that doesn't want anything in this world, doesn't want anything in for to go to the other world, because other world also all this politics and all this jealousy and then fight. We have seen in Deva Asura, there are asuras, there are problems between Devas and Asura. Indran is all the time running around, fearing from the asuras and hiding somewhere else, and the new Indra comes, and then this Indra comes. All that you can see in the stories. So there is no happiness even in Devalokam. Any loka you go, see how many lokas are there. If somebody asks how many species are there, so many lokas are there. Let it be devas or manushya or bacteria or any ants. You take ants or the birds, whatever the known and the unknown species. So these are known to us as a human being. These are the various kinds of things that we know as a human being. But a deva might be seeing thousands and thousands of other species. That is unknown to humans. Think carefully. In human thinking or in our imagination, these are the species. In theirs, there may be others, right? So how many lokas are there? Infinite lokas are there, right? So any loka is possible. Any loka, any body, the sukshma shariram can take, the unfulfilled mind can take, right? And then it can go through the cycle of Janma karma, and we don't know when there will be liberation. So now we have a human body. There is a human body, right? There is a possibility we have seen a clear possibility of liberation here. So why to get attracted by the sweet flowery words yamimam pushpitam vajaha in the karma kanda of Vedas and get entangled in the desires and fulfilling the desires and continuing the karma, janma, karma, phalapradam life? Is it necessary? Right? Bhagavan said, Vyavasayatmika buddhi reka. Vyavasayatmika buddhi rekeha kurunandana. Bahusagha hyanandasya. Buddhayoho avyavasayinam. This avipaschitaha means ignorant people, foolish people. Avipaschitaha janma karma phalapradam bhogaishwarya gadim prati kriya vishesha bahulam. All the sukham and aishwaryam, looking towards it, they do all the yagadi karmas, etc. Not only that, see, that is not inferior, that is, see, that is superior to the other karmas we do to earn money, etc. Okay, so we do other karmas, going to the office, doing this, doing that, okay, getting some money, feeding our wife and children, etc. Right? So this is a desire, but that desire is not that. The yagadi karmas, they are not doing any Vaidika karmas are not done for any benefits here. It is not for me or this body or my wife's body or my children's body or etc. That is giving out everything. But that is a, I would say it is the thought is little superior for the Swargalokas. It's not bad at all. But that is also pushpitam vachaha. That is also sweet talk only. It is not going to give eternal happiness. That is the point we have to understand. We should not look down on the yagadi yajnadi karmas. Okay, we should realize, we should have very clear, we should have clarity in that. Even if we do all the yagas, yajnas with the notion that I don't want anything, I don't want to do anything either here or there, that is what is karma yoga. So that is applicable even to the other karmas that we do. Other karmas means going to the office, cooking inside in the kitchen, okay, taking care of the family or whatever the karma is. That karma also do it as a Ishvara puja. The same Vaidika karmas, if it is done, idam na mama, it's not for me. It has nothing to do with me. I have got nothing and I offer all these to gods for nothing. Not, I don't need anything. I don't want anything. Why I don't want anything? My Swarupam is Satchidananda. My Swarupam is that existent consciousness bliss. My Swarupam is Anandam. For that reason, I don't want anything. This is Jnanam. So, without Jnanam, okay, without this Tattva Jnanam, it is impossible for anyone to have this attitude when they do the karma. That is why Sankhya Yogam is very important. So that is the reason it is very important that we should not get caught or we should not be biased by the sweet talks of the karma kandas. Okay, and at the same time we should not look down on them compared to the Ihabhogam. I want to do this, I want to buy a BMW car, or I want to make a house of 4 crore, etc. Whereas a person is doing a lot of yagas and yajnas not for anything here. He doesn't want to have a BMW car, or he doesn't want an Audi car, or he doesn't want to have a multi-story building, but he wants to go to Swargam. Okay, so that is definitely a better thinking. So that is why I'm saying we should not look down, but that is not the end of it. There also Kshine Punye Martilogam Vishanti. We have to come back to this Martyalogam. Again, we have to start all again Vedanta classes. So better, we know there is an end to this avidya, there is an end to this ignorance, there is a possibility. We are seeing it very clearly here. We have already cited it, and there are so many who have walked through this path. There are so many who have walked the spiritual path and attained moksham. So we know it, we have seen it. There is a full proof, and through yukti and anubhavam, through logic and by experiencing it in our own life, we can see in ourselves the progress. The progress. What is the progress? How do you see the progress? As Swamiji said, the progress is FIR. FIR is frequency, intensity, and R is recurrence. Okay, frequency, intensity, and recovery time. Yeah, sorry. R is recovery time. Frequency is how frequently your mind is getting disturbed. If the frequency of your disturbances are coming down, that is a good indication. Intensity. Intensity is how deep you felt. How deep you are getting affected by the worldly attacks. How deep are you getting affected? What is the intensity? How deep you are feeling hurt when somebody says something, or there is a loss of money or a person in our lives. How hit it is, how hard it is hitting us. That is Fi. Then our recovery time. How long it takes? Suddenly you developed a hatred towards somebody. Somebody said something. Oh, he should not have told this. You felt hurt. How long it stays with you? With Tattvajnanam, if it goes in 1 minute, excellent. Or if it stays for 1 day, not bad. But it should not be taken throughout our life till our body is taken to the cemetery or the smashana. Till that time, we should not keep it. For 50 years, my dad said something. He should not have told this. Or my mom said something. Or my father said something. Sorry, my son said something. He should not have told. I don't like it. Taking it throughout our life. That is, recovery has not happened. That means this is not affecting us. This is not at all giving us any help. Whereas if FIR, if it is there, if it is decreasing, FIR is decreasing, frequency is reduced. No, I am not getting disturbed so many times. Intensity, I am not, it's not so hard. It's okay. If it is reduced, yes, good. It's a good indication. Recovery time, it is also reduced. So if this, we can clearly see it in ourselves. If you are a serious Vedanta student, if you are seriously studying Bhagavad Gita, if you clearly understand what is Sankhya Yogam, what is this Nityanitya Vivegam, what is Nityam, what is Anityam, is this body is going to stay with me for permanently ever? If my wife or if my kids, etc., are going to be ever for with me, or if the money is going to be with me all the time, is my happiness depends on this? Is it my security? When these thoughts, when we work on this, Nityanitya Vivekam, when we do this, then we develop a Vairagyam. We develop a dispassion towards these objects. Then, when something, a loss happens, we are aware of it. It will not hit us so hard. So it reduces. That is how we, what does Swamiji means by FIR. Okay. Okay, this is deviated from this. So this is the 42, 43, 44. So then we will move to 45. 45. Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna Nirdvando Nitya Sattvastho Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. Hey Arjuna, Vedaha Traigunya Vishayaha. The here Vedaha means the Veda that is mentioned in the Karma Kanda. Okay, Karma Kanda Vedaha, Traigunya Vishayaha, Sattvam, Rajas, Tamo, Tamas. So, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Gunaha, it is inside this three gunas. Okay, inside these three gunas. Then, Nistriya Gunyaha, you, you, you be Nistriya Gunyaha, you transcend these three gunas. You transcend Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Gunaha. Then, Nirdvandaha, remove all the duality. Dvandva means duality. One second. Yeah. Dvandva means duality. Nirdvandaha. You be Nirdvandaha. Don't see other. We'll discuss this. Nirdvandaha. Then Nitya Sattvastaha. Nitya Sattvastaha means stay in Atmanishta. Stay in Sat. Nitya Sattvastaha. Niryoga Kshemaha. Yoga, yogam here, yoga kshema means, yoga means apraptasya praptam, apraptasya prapanam, kshemaha tadrekshanam. Okay, that is yoga means that we acquire that we don't have, that we get, whatever we get that we don't have is yogam. Kshemaha means protection of what we have. Okay, protection of whatever we have is kshemam. Say in Tamil also we say, are you in kshemam? Are you in kshemam means whatever you have, did you lose it or you are still keeping it with you? That is kshemam. In Tamil, kshemar kya? We call it. We say, are you kshemam? Are you in kshemam? Means whatever you have, I hope you didn't lose anything. That is what is kshemam. Yogam means, oh, he got logam. The Tamil we say, oh, I'm a yogam adichan. Yoga adichan means he got something which he didn't have. He got something which he didn't have. Say, for example, somebody passed an examination. Oh, avanikku nalla yogam. He has got a good yogam now. That is this yoga is not confused with the samatvam yoga uchyate. That equanimity of the mind is not this yoga. This yoga means, we can discuss that also, we will later. But yoga here means that you get which you don't have. Kshemam means that you don't lose what you have. Protection of this. You become niryoga kshemaha. Niryoga kshema means yoga means you need to have something. Don't expect anything. And that is whether you get it or not doesn't matter at all. And niryoga kshemaha also. Okay, kshemam also I don't want. That means what I have, even if I lose it, I don't care. Okay, that is very important. Niryoga kshemaha is a very, very high level. Niryoga kshemaha. I don't want anything in this world. That is niryogaha. Kshemaha means whatever I have, irrespective of the loss, I don't care. I don't want to hold on to anything that I have also. Okay, that is niryoga kshemaha. Whatever is there, the person doesn't possess it. This is mine. That attitude is not there. Anything, including this body. Okay, including this body, he doesn't feel that he possesses it. He doesn't own it. Then what is the point of, what is the question of losing it? Losing it only. See, suppose somebody says, I lost something. Why? Because he thinks it is his. That is why the thought of loss comes. Otherwise, there is no the thought of loss. Is it not? So, niryoga kshemaha is this. Niryoga kshemaha. Then, Atmavan Bhava. Atmavan Bhava. Always be Aham Brahmasmi. My true nature is Atma. Stay there. That is Atmanishtha. Atmavan Bhava. Hey Arjuna, you transcend this Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunaha. Because all that is there, that is expressed, that is told in the Vedas is Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunaha. you become Nistrigunya. Arjuna, you become Nistrigunya. See, whatever is told in the Vedas or whatever is told in the Karma Kanda Veda Bhagam, it is all connected with the Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Gunas only. Right? In Maya Shakti, okay, whatever we see is a manifestation of Brahman only. It's a manifestation of Brahman. All the words that we discussed, all the words that you see, the you when we do Atma Vicharam, that is what Atmavan Bhava. So that is what he said. Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. You stay in Atmavan. What do you mean by Atmavan? Atmavan means my true nature is Brahman. My true nature is Atma. My true nature is Satchidanandam. So, this constant, who am I? What is my true nature? Right? Am I this body? This body is continuously, constantly, which is changing. So, the change, anything that is changing is not permanent, is not, it is only temporary, and it appears. It appears. This we discussed many times. So, again, we will say that I am not this body. When I understand I am not this body, I am not this mind which is always changing, I am not this intellect. Okay, this tattva vichara, my true nature is Atma, which says Aham, Aham in me all the time, because of which I experience this body and the world. Okay, all the time we think that with this we experience this world. We forget that we experience this body also with the indriyas. That we have to remember, always we have to remember. It is not with this, of course it is with this body we are experiencing everything, but even this body is being experienced, this body including, so this body belongs to this world, this body is the world, it is a part of this world only. Okay, so that is how we have to understand. So everything is appearance in my consciousness. Why it is appearance? It is appearance because of the instrument that I am using, the sense organs that I am using. With the sense organs I experience this world, and the consciousness or the bodham. Okay, bodham, consciousness, Atma, Brahma, Bhagavan. Brahman, not the Brahma, but Brahma, not Brahmaji, Brahma. Brahman, Atma, Bhagavan, Paramatma, all are same. God, Ishvara, everything is same. There is no difference. It is the same. There is only Atma. Once I realize this in me, that is because of this consciousness which pervades my mind, which pervades my own buddhi, which pervades each and every cell in this body. When I realize this, I see the same thing in everywhere. It cannot be different. So, the same Paramatma is expressing itself as so many because of the Maya Shakti. Right? The Maya Shakti produces, or Srishti creates this world. The same way a Jiva creates a dream. Okay? A Jiva creates a dream, and whatever is seen in the dream is a creation of me. Me only. In my dream is a creation. There are no many things there. Whatever the things I see, it is the same. My mind's creation it is. So it is my creation. All that in the dream is me only. The same way, using the instruments, my sense organs, my senses, I experience this world which is an appearance in me, the consciousness. So, all that I see, all that I smell, all that I taste, all my experiences are nothing but the same Brahman, same Brahman manifested. The same Brahman which appears as many. So, we have to actually see through the objects. Like the way, see, the perfect example is gold ornaments. When you see the ornaments, if you get stuck to the shape and name of the ornament, like suppose you get attached or you get glued to the shape of the necklace, okay, shape of the necklace and the name necklace, or if you get attached or glued to the shape of a bangle and the word, the name bangle, you forget swarnam, you forget gold. So you see gold when you see a necklace. Like a goldsmith, he doesn't see the names and forms. He sees only the gold. He doesn't care what shape the item that you are carrying to the goldsmith. He sees only the gold. A thief who enters a home, he doesn't care about whether it is a necklace or bangle. He sees only gold. So, like this is an example. The same way, when we experience things, when we see, when we hear, when we taste, smell, all that, all that which manifest, the same Brahman manifests as many. The good, the bad, the ugly, the best, all that we see, all the poison in a snake, the beauty of a flower, everything, the black, blue, green, all that you see, all the experiences, all the sounds, the bark of a dog or the beautiful voice of a singer, there is no difference. Everything is the Bhagavan's expression, the Bhagavan's manifestation. It is when we are able to have a vision like this, when we have this vision, that is what is told by Sadashiva Brahmendra, Sarvam Brahmamayam. Re re Sarvam Brahmamayam. Manasa Sanjarare. Brahmani Manasa Sanjarare. All that. The Jnanis, they told the same thing. Think all the time, teach your mind to see this way, to experience this way. All the experiences of our five sense organs are the Brahman, Bhagavan only. There is nothing else. There is nothing other than Bhagavan. There is nothing other than Brahman. There is nothing other than God. Ishvara, Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Etkinja jagatyam jagade. Everything is pervaded by or covered by Bhagavan only, but which expresses as many. When it expresses as many, one who sees as many is an Ajnani. He is seeing it as names and forms. He is in avidya. There is nothing other than Atman. If you see something other than Atman, that is called Dvandvaha. So Bhagavan says, hey Arjuna, you become Nirdvandaha. No duality. There is only one. Ekameva Advitiyam. No second. Ekameva. There is only one without a second. That is Brahman, that is God, and you are that. You are that. So you become that. You be that. You realize yourself as Brahman. Arjuna, you realize yourself as Brahman. That is called Atmavan. Stay in the thought. Stay in Atmavan. Stay as Atmavan. So, Traigunya Vishaya Veda, Nistraigunyo Bhavarjuna, Nirdvando Nitya Sattvastho, Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. I think I covered the meaning. We'll continue from 46 in the next class. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tatsat. Brahmarpanamastu. Yeah. One second.